Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time. So, welcome to my live stream. It's a beautiful moment. We thank God for the fact that He has brought for this opportunity. So today we are going to look about don't last, do not last. That's what we are going to look. The topic of today, don't last. Things sometimes we last doing things. At the end of it, we make mistakes. And when we make this mistake, we start blaming others. Even we end up blaming God. Later, we are the one who are lasting things. We did not take time to realize what we are doing, to understand what we want. So sometimes we make mistakes. And after we have made this mistake, we blame people, we blame God. And when we are supposed to blame ourselves, so that's why we need to understand that lasting into things sometimes it will bring us a lot of problem, or we might do things in the wrong way. That's why we need to be sure and slow but sure. It will reach you, and you will do things on the right way. You will not make that big mistake as when you are lasting. So that's why I said that when we last do things, we might make a mistake. So we might have wealth, you might be rich, you might have everything that you need, but for the people whom you will put into your circle, you need to be careful. You need to go slow on the people whom you will invite into your life, into your circle. Because if you last inviting more people, to put more people into your circle, when something go wrong or when something happen in your life, maybe the wealth that you have has disappeared. Those people who you put in your circle, they will also disappear. They will leave you. That's why we need to be careful in everything that we do in our life, so that we cannot end up blaming God Himself. Even God Himself is not in a hurry. If God could have been in a hurry, once you pray something, immediately you will get an answer. God knows how to do His things. It's not sure, it's not slow, but He knows how to handle the situation. It takes time. It's not in a hurry, but it's on time. So we need also to be not in a hurry, but being on time to accomplish certain mission that you have to do in your life. This will help us a lot. So that's why the best we can. Thank you so much, Chinua. God bless you for joining, and everyone who has joined. That's why we need to be sure in whatever that we do, and it will help us a lot. Hurry as no pressing, slow but sure. When you do your things slowly, but you know what you are doing, you will not mess up big time. But if you last things, you will keep on regretting, and you will find that you made more mistakes because you wanted maybe to accomplish it early, you wanted maybe to do things faster. To want That's not the case. Be sure of what you are doing. Being excited about something is not enough. You must also know what you are doing. Don't rush into things or you might do it wrong. People ruin their lives with foolish things, with foolish mistakes, with foolish decisions that we make. Sometimes we make decisions without thinking. We end up making, we end up messing our life completely. Whatever you have worked for so long, you end up throw it away like that because of the silly mistake sometimes we make. That's why we need always to not last to do something. Be sure if that's the right thing that you are doing. And that will help us a lot. It will help us to improve our life. It will help us to hold on to whatever that we have worked for. That's we need to try the best we can. So let us may are nice. Many people are nice to a generous person. Everyone wants to a friend with someone who gives gift. If you are a poor, your family will turn against you, and your friend will avoid you even more. This is what I'm going to say, and it will help us a lot. Before I read from the book of Proverbs 2 downwards. Even your friends, people need also will help you. also will give them gift. When they need something from you, you give them. But this is one of the things that we need to realize. Are you sure these people, if things turns around, will they be there with you? Will be there to comfort you? Will they be there on tough time in your life? So let us always know what we always put in our circle. Do not be rushing. Don't rush to do things. Do not rush to make decisions which you are not sure. Think. Have time. Take your time because you accomplished the mission. You know that this thing I've done, I have done it right the way it's supposed to be done. That's why the Bible is here to guide us. The Bible is here to guide us, not to last. Even God does not last things. He knows on the right time is when He's going to deliver. But not towards our timetable because He goes according to His timetable. He knows what He's doing. He doesn't last because He knows a lot. If I do this to this person, this is going to happen. So that's why He take His time before He give us whatever we have been praying for. So that's what you need to know to understand. You might beg from them, but not one will come to help you. Be a friend or yourself to yourself. Do all you can to be wise. Try hard to understand, and you will be rewarded. Be a friend to yourself. Love yourself first. Care more of yourself. Be the first to everything you do. Be your first priority in your life. That will help us a lot. Helping is good. Taking other people's parent is good, but be your first priority. Always take good care of yourself for whatever you do. That's what telling us that be a friend to yourself. Be a friend to yourself first before you include other friends into your life. Because if you last to do things, you will end up messing things for yourself. You don't know who you are inviting into your circle, to your inner circle. Some of us we have been foolish. We have made a big mistake of inviting even the devil into our inner circle. So the devil has come and he has learned everything about us. He knows what if you are not here, you are here. If you are not here, you are doing this. This is your next plan. So all of this that we have lost in fighting people into our life, we have ended up losing our destiny. Our stars has been taken away. So we are no longer the way we used to be because we saw someone is smiling at us, someone is laughing towards us. We thought this is an angel, this is the person you will trust. And when you trusted the person, you never know that it was a devil in disguise. So when we realize our destiny has already been taken from us, and now we regret when it is becoming too late. That's why we don't need to last things. Be sure that this is the right thing you are doing before you always do it. This will help us a lot. This will always change our life. Our life will not remain the same if we realize this, if we know this. So let us not make foolish mistake that will ruin our life forever. This one I'm sure is going to help us. Try hard to understand, and you will be rewarded. A witness who lies will be punished. That liar will be destroyed. A fool should not be rich, and a slave should not rule over princes. Our prince. Experience makes you more patient, and you are the most patient when you ignore insult. The sound of an angry king are like a rolling lion, but his kind words are like a gentle rain falling softly on a grass. So this is what we that we need to be careful. We need to be sure of whatever that we are doing. This is going to help us a lot. This is going to help us our life a lot. When we just Bible verses, it will help us more and more and more. So to not last things so that you can make silly mistakes that will cost which will put your life in a mess that you will regret ever all the time. That what have I done? How did I end up here? Because you last doing things which you were not sure. What is the book of Proverbs 19, verses 2 downwards? The Bible says, let me start verses 1. Proverbs 19. Better is a poor person who walks in his integrity than one who is crooked in speech and is a fool. Desire without knowledge is not good, and whosoever makes haste with his feet misses his way. When a man is fully brings his crop to win his heart, rakes against the Lord. Wealth brings many new friends, but a poor man is decided by his friend. A false witness will not be unpunished, and the one who breathes out lies will not escape. Many seek the favor of generous man, and everyone is a friend to a man who gives gift. Here, everyone is a friend to a man who gives gift, who like rewarding people. Everyone is a friend to that person. But if you are that person who has that kindness of giving, but be careful also. If this staple turns around, will these people be prepared for me or they will run away from you? That's why we need to always, whatever we do, we need to be careful. Let us first take our first priority. Let us have a priority for ourselves. Let us be friend for ourselves. We love ourselves. This is really nice that many seek the favor of generous man, and everyone is a friend to the man who gives gift. Or a poor man perhaps ate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursues them with words, but does not have them. Whoever gets sense loves his own soul, and he keeps understanding will discover good. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who breathes out lies will perish. This is what we need to learn. We need to love ourselves first. We need to love our soul first. In whatever we do, love yourself. Give yourself first priority so that you can give it to others, you can transfer it to others. Start kindness. Be kind to yourself first. If you keep blasting, you will mess up things. You will end up in a miserable life when you are alone. Those people who used to be close to you, you will never see them. It has happened. And women will testify to that. Because of our foolishness, we have ended up regretting of a lot of things that has happened into our life. So let us try the best we can for God to help us, so that we cannot mess our life, so that we cannot make a foolish mistake that will help us to regret into our life. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you. God bless you. So never last to two things. Because if you love lasting, you will always wonder how your life will be sometimes. As we kick off, let us see the Bible verses that I'm going to say. I will explain, don't you have to. Don't last with me, last in me. That's what we need to read the scripture. The Lord is not slow to fulfill his promises, as some count slowness, but in is a patience towards you, not wishing that any should perish, but all should reach repentance. 2 Peter 3:9. The Lord is not hurried to fulfill his promises, but is giving us time. So that we need to learn from the example of God. God is not in a hurry, but he knows what he's doing. It's not lasting things. He knows the right time. He knows the right moment is going to do everything that we have been prayed for. We have been praying for so long, but you think that God is not going to answer whatever you are praying. But the Bible is encouraging us that God is not slow in accomplishing whatever you are praying for, but is taking his time and things will get better. So that's why we need to learn example from God. God does not last things, but He knows the perfect moment He will deliver whatever that we are praying for. So let us try the best we can. God will always help us. Thank you so much for those who have joined. God bless you. So nevertheless, be sure of what you are doing so that you cannot make silly mistake that we live the rest of our life regretting. That's the Bible is encouraging us that whatever we do, let us follow the example of God. God never lasts things, but He knows what is doing. When the time is right, He will deliver whatever we have been eagerly waiting from Him. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. Let our requests be known to God. Do not be anxious. Do not last things because whatever you have been praying for is taking time. So you want to last things. Things doesn't work that way. Be anxious for what? Because you have waited for something. Now you have become anxious because you don't want to be patient enough to wait whatever you have been praying for. God is taking his time to answer you. So you think that God is not going to answer your prayer. God is not going to reply to you. God does not last things. He knows exactly when you need it the most is when he will deliver to you. So let us be always running on this that no matter what, never last things, to not always lose your patience in always doing whatever you want, but lasting things will mess us, will make us to regret in the rest of our life, and that's not what we want. We want all the things that we ask God to help us to keep going, to keep moving forward. And when God is on our side, things will get better. So never last things. Walk according to the will of God. Things are going to be perfect. Everything in your life is going to be perfect the way you want it to be, and God is going to make it happen for you. That's what we know that stop rushing things. Trust God, trust the process of God. God knows what is doing in your life, and things are going to get better and good. But if you last, you will mess up a lot of things and you will keep always being regretting what happened and things when you things are done, you cannot rewind back. So let us try the best we can so that we cannot mess up with everything that we do in our life or in with other people. Be careful whom you bring your circle. Be careful in whatever that you does. God will help us along. That's what I will always pray that whatever you do, remember that God is with us. Things will going to change. Everything will be better in everything that we do. Let us trust God. Our faith in Him. Know that your life is going to turn down. Your life is not going to remain the same. That you will experience great things, and things in your life will never remain the same. It will change everything. So that's what I say that God will help us, God will be on our side. He will change our story. He will make things better for us. And God will always help us in whatever that we does in this life. So never ask things, take so but sure. With God by our side, everything will be perfect. The plans of the ancient lead swell to abundance, but everyone who is asked comes only to poverty. Transform intelligence into source of abundance. But if you do it once, you take it say one step at a time without rushing, so but sure you will reach where you want to be. So that's what we need to know that And effortfully plan with this intelligence, if you do it with abundance, you do it with confidence, knowing that things are going to get better. And that's what we need as God to help us so that everything that we does is going to work out good into our life. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nation. I will be exalted in the heart. Be still and know that God is going to be exalted among the nation, among the heart. Be still in whatever that you do so that you cannot make a mistake. Be still in everything that you are planning to do so that things cannot go wrong. But if we last things, we end up messing a lot of things into our life. So look what we do. God help us so that we cannot mess great things into our life. With God who is by our side, everything will be better. So trust God, have faith in Him, that your story is going to change. Things in your life are going to get better. Everything is going to work out for good, no matter what happens into your life. So trust God, have faith in Him, know that things are going to be better for good in your life. God help us so that we can never last things, so that we can be our own best friend. Be your best friend. Be your first priority and see how God works in a miraculous way. But if you keep blasting, you will end up messing your life big time. And when it gets come too late once you have destroyed everything. So that's why the best we can, God to help us so that we can keep blasting, keep going, keep moving forward. With God by my side, with God by our side, everything is going to be perfect into our life. So let us keep trusting God. Let us keep praying. God is going to change our story, and everything is going to be perfect forever. So let's know that, and God will help us. Things will change. Everything will be perfect. Your story will no longer be the same again. Thank you so much for this opportunity. God bless you so much. So let us trust God. Let us not trust things. Allow God to lead us. Allow Him to direct us for us to change everything that is happening in our life. And our story will change for good. Thank you so much. God bless you all.